It's the U.S. oil company. U.S. oil companies have reached $200 billion in pure profits. The earnings are still on. They're still milking this war and sharing the spoils. Oil companies capitalize on instability and they are profiting from pain. American oil companies are masters of this art. You may remember the war in Iraq. The US went to war in Iraq by selling a lie. The Americans did not find any weapons of mass destruction, but they did find lots of oil. And in the years since, American officials have admitted this. And this story is not over. It's repeating itself in Ukraine. They're feeding another war and filling the coffers of US oil companies.
Hi Dan, yeah, I mean these seem to be very significant strikes. As you said, this Russian military blogger has called them the most significant and the most serious strikes on Russian military aviation since the start of the war. What we know so far is that they struck basically two Russian forward air bases inside occupied Ukraine, one in the south in Berdyansk and another in Lugansk up in the northeast. And what we've heard so far from the Ukrainians is they claim they've destroyed at least 9 Russian helicopters. Which would be a huge number in a single strike. And the reason that this matters is that these helicopters have been creating a huge problem for Ukraine's counter-offensive and also supporting Russia's offensive that's been waging now for the past week in the northeast. Because it uses them to try and target basically Ukrainian forces with impunity because they don't have, because it gives Russia air superiority. And so what we know, well, we're still learning details, what we know so far is these appear to be very significant strikes.
We've got breaking news. We are now learning that the death toll from the Hamas attacks on Israel has gone up significantly. That number is now at least 1,200 people, according to an Israeli public broadcaster. And we have been saying about 1,000, so that number going up by at least 200 here